The Little Fir Tree. Once, in a beautiful old forest full of tall, dark green trees, there was a little fir tree. The other trees in the forest were tall. The little fir tree was short. One day, as the little fir tree looked up at the other trees, a rabbit came through the forest. The rabbit saw the little fir tree and hopped over it. The little fir tree was very embarrassed. The next day, a group of women were walking through the forest and saw the little fir tree. They laughed and called him the baby of the forest. Again, the little fir tree was embarrassed. Every day, the little fir tree tried to grow tall like the other trees in the forest, but it remained short. One day, a stork told the little fir tree that the tall trees were being chopped down to build ships. The stork said that the big trees were being used as ship masts to hold the white sails of the ships. After the stork left, the little fir tree was sad. He wanted to be a tall ship mast too. Months later, in the fall, the little fir tree watched as some tall trees were chopped down. Some sparrows said that these trees were being put inside houses and decorated for Christmas. The little fir tree wanted to be decorated too. And one day his wish came true. On Christmas Eve, the little fir tree was cut down and taken to a house not far from the forest. Inside the warm house, the parents and children began to decorate the little fir tree. He was decorated with candles, colored apples, toys, little baskets of candy, and a gold star on the top. The children loved the tree and talked about the baskets of candy and the toys placed around it. Then they sat down and listened to a little fat man tell the story of Humpty Dumpty. Soon the fun was over and everyone went to bed. The little fir tree was so happy. He thought that the fun would begin again the next morning. But he was wrong. Instead of more fun, the servants of the house took the little fir tree up to the attic. Sitting all by himself up in the attic, the little fir tree felt very sad and lonely. But soon, a gang of mice came to see what this new thing was in the attic. The little fir tree was so happy to see the mice, so he told them the story of Humpty Dumpty. But there were some mean mice too. They said that the little fir tree's story was stupid. The mice left and the little fir tree was sad and alone once again. After some time, the pretty little fir tree was no longer pretty. He was withered and brown. In the springtime, a young boy carried the little fir tree from the attic out to the yard. The young boy took the beautiful gold star from the top of the little fir tree. Then he cut the little fir tree into small pieces and burned them until the little fir tree was gone.